Alright guys, Eric, Megatech PC here, continuing my impromptu build log video. Here we have the beast, Intel Core i7 3960X, hideously overpriced, completely unnecessary, 3930K, much better buy. This does have a little bit more L3 cache, which doesn't really matter. They're pretty much the same chip, but this comes in a black box and has a gray sticker that makes it worth $400 more. Obviously, this, if you will take note here, and if I can get the camera to focus on this, maybe it'll focus. I'm having issues here. Anyway, there you go. You can see right there it says Intel Core i7 blah 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 3960X, and right there on the chip itself you can see SROKF, which designates that this is the C2 stepping of the new LGA 2011 6-core processors, which means not that much really. We'll see if it makes any difference with the overclocking. I rather doubt it. The C1 chips seem to be overclocking just fine. To let you know where we're at here, this is my drink. You can check out my drink there. I've got Jack and Coke. Jack and Dr. Pepper, actually. So, take a big tug of that. And, yeah, motherboard is in. Rampage 4 Extreme in the 600T. Not making spectacular time because I'm not really rushing. I'm trying to do everything slow and correct, which means I'm definitely going to fuck everything up. But as you can see here, just as a point of interest or note, the extended ATX motherboard here has got some clearance issues with my grommets for cable management. So that could end up being an issue. My 580 Lightning is probably going to end somewhere around here. So I'll be able to bring maybe 2 of the PCIe power connectors through this one here. But this one's going to be down here, so I'm going to have to bring those up from under here. And I think there'll be enough clearance there. But just as a point of reference, if you do get the Rampage 4 Extreme with a 600T, you will not have full access to those grommets. But other than that, I'm about to start the longest and most frustrating and terrifying and awful part of any build, and that is to start worrying about cable management, dealing with the massive case cables over there, and dealing with, now I've got, I got extensions, so I'm going to have 100 million cables coming out of the power supply, and then back behind it I'm going to have to connect those 100 million cables with 100 million extensions, which are going to have to somehow find room to come out of there. And the AX1200 is longer than my AX850 was, so now that grommet's half covered, which is going to make it even more hard or difficult to get all the cables through there. So that grommet's probably going to get trashed. Yeah, fun times. So anyway, this is where I'm at the moment. Just barely hanging on to my sanity. That's why I have Jack Daniels helping me out. And yeah, this is what it's like to be. Was it 1 o'clock? 1 o'clock. Let's see if we can focus on the clock there. No, yeah, you can see it's 1:04 in the morning. My little daughters, High Chair and Pink Horse, are helping me out here. And I'm drinking and building a computer. So, don't try this at home, kids. I'm a trained professional, and when I say trained professional, I mean complete noob who knows nothing about what he's talking about or doing. So don't listen to me. I know just because I have glasses on doesn't mean that I know anything about computers. Yeah, so anyway. Time to crack on. I think oh yeah, you know what? The point of this video sorry. The point of this video was to actually unbox my 3960, so we'll get to that real quick before I sign off. Just going to cut the seal here. Helps to have a sharp knife for this. Now, you know, guys, remember, I know all of you who are watching this already know this, but the new LGA 2011 chips do not, that is, repeat, do not come with a CPU cooler. The crappy little $5 deal that you get with 2600K, 2500K. They don't come with it, so you got to have aftermarket cooling. I've got an H80. Most guys tend to go with the H100. I'm going with the 80 for aesthetics because I'm an idiot. But anyway, there is the sticker. See, this right here. Let me show you. Yeah, you got the hologram there, and you got to focus on the sticker here. Focus. This is the most important part of the build to me. The fact that I can put the Extreme Edition sticker on my case was worth $400 to me. So I know that never did focus in, and you're not getting the full effect. But anyway, yeah, that's a $400 sticker, essentially. And attached to the $400 sticker is a manual. So yeah. And then you know, just inconsequentially, you get a processor with this, which is good. I mean, you want to get the processor too. That's helpful. And you know, that's it. That's the one right there. So that is 2011 pins. I mean, that's just ridiculous. And you know, how can you get 2011 pins on a little? Well, it's not really a little processor. This thing is massive. I mean, look at that. It's a huge chip. Way bigger than my 2600K. So anyway, I'm actually going to pull this out of the plastic on this video. You don't get to see that. Sorry. Hate it for you. If you'd like to see one of these completely taken out of the plastic, then I would suggest buying one yourself and doing it yourself. Yeah. So anyway, another useless video that I may or may not even post on my YouTube channel because I look like a complete cock up in this video. Anyway, I'll come back to you for some more Sandy Bridge E goodness. Good night now.